One more last thing I want to add is the data format. So right now we got the data from Python. This is a text format. That's why we extract the date and time here. So what if the date you have is actually the normal daytime format from your ERP system? Then we don't need this time format. Let's just change right now. Let's make a new copy. Okay. Right now we make this hard code, and we are going to get the data format. I'm just running different type of scenarios. Okay, let's get our date. Right now it's the year. So the year is, we're going to meet the text here. You can tell start number is the 7th start number, and it has 4 numbers for the year. And then now we're going to get our month. Month is still B2. And our start number is the 1st. And then we're going to have 2 numbers for month. And then right now, we're going to have the day. The day is also B2. Start from the 4th number, and we need 2 numbers. You can tell this is our date. Add in the other part. Now we have time. We need to mid. Now it's B2, and it is 12th start number, and we have 2 for our hours. And then we have mid, still B2. We're going to have 15th number and 2 number for the minutes. The last one is the second. We still have B2. We're going to have 18th start, and about 2 numbers for the second. Change the format. Edit. We're going to have our month, day, year, short year. That's fine. I think this is good. I'm going to change it this way. Okay. Right now we got our format, and we are going to replace this. And let's go back to our format. And we don't need this time format anymore. And we actually don't need this column. This is another situation if you just get your data from your ERP system with the date and time format. So next step, we're going to show a little bit different format. It's also just to go through the formulas with you one more time. I'm going to show everything in one tab to make it easy. And now we're going to still filter all these data. So we have our unique here, filter, choose, we use column A for employee name. We pick up the date from column B, and we make sure column A is not blank. And this is our unique filter. So in this situation, here's hash value is because we're picking up date from the header as well. You don't have to pick up the header. So if you don't want the header, and you just make sure you start from A2 until A something. Right here, I just leave as is. My goal of this walkthrough is just to show you we don't use a support column to get our earliest and the latest time. We're going to use minimum if, find our A column, all these employee IDs, and make sure it equals our employee A. We're going to fix the column here because we're going to do for the latest later. And now we're going to make sure to extract our date from this B column. Make sure to make it equals the day here because we're going to drag down. So we're going to fix all these because we're going to drag down, and here we don't do this. We only. And then we're going to make this fix the column but not the row. And then get our data from this column to fix all. So for this formula, we're going to use Control Shift and Enter to be able to get the result because we're calculating a rate right now. And then right now we found the earliest for this employee is 8 a.m. 56 for this particular day. Then the second day, let me see, is 37 seconds. This is a number we're going to find for this one. April 2nd for employee A, that is a date. So this is a date. And we're going to do max. We're going to find the latest time. So this is, so we can easily find all these employees' time. So this is just an example to show you how we can get the earliest and the latest time without any supportive column. Once you have the earliest and latest time, you can use the math just to get the difference between the time for the total hours. And then you can set up your criteria and then do your pivot tables. So this is just an alternative way, but not everybody feel comfortable to calculate the rate to use Control Shift and Enter. That's why I originally set up to have the additional columns. However, not everyone likes additional columns, right? So that's what we're doing here.